When you have 4 individual threads out the side of the machine, one way to make sure everything gets together is just take your fabric, fold it in half. You'll notice that I'm always going to be sewing on the folded side every time we start, and then that way you can always open up and check your seam. But I like to lift up the presser foot and just kind of wiggle the fabric in. It's going to stop when it gets up to the knife here. Lower the presser foot down and even hand turn a few stitches into my fabric first, just to make sure everything's looking really good. We can still do any tension adjustments, but I can really see down here that the needles are catching the loopers and it's looking really good. This little extra bit of thread that's sitting over the top of the foot, if it's really long, you might even want to just give it a little trim, and then it'll slide out and underneath. And then just go ahead and stitch all the way to the end of the fabric. Gently pull on your fabric, and as it goes, it'll make a little chain out the back side, maybe 3 or 4 inches, and that's just the right amount to come around the front and use the knife to cut it off. Now that we have this continuous chain, we can now come in and start from the very top of our fabric without lifting up the presser foot. This little bit of curled around chain is going to just get pushed right out the back and you'll be good to go. So I'm going to cut off what I just did, so I'm moving this just slightly over so the knife will trim it as I go. Notice I didn't have to lift up my presser foot at all. I love using a serger because it's so efficient. All right, and that is how I like to start off when serging for the very first time.